author Rudyard Kipling once said, "If history were taught in the form of stories, it would never be forgotten." Stories are so impactful. We connect with them on an emotional level, and they help us connect with the characters in the stories and even with each other. On October 3rd and 5th, the San Diego Symphony presents French Fairytales, a concert with 3 very different stories in music, led by the great Ravel and your San Diego Symphony Orchestra, featuring 2 of the most colorful and creative composers of all time, Claude Debussy and Maurice Ravel. Inanimate objects that come to life, immersive projections, a Grammy Award-winning vocalist, and your powerful San Diego Symphony Orchestra, not to mention French-themed food and beverage. This is an experience for the senses you won't want to miss. Here are 3 things about this program.
L'Enfant et Sortilège is an absolutely magical piece. It's an opera about childhood. It tells the story of a little boy who won't do his homework, throws a tantrum, destroys the things in his room, and then those things come to life magically around him. And they say to him, "Why have you done this to us?" They include a teapot, which he's smashed to the ground, and a teacup, various articles of furniture. They include his favorite bedtime story, which is a picture book all about a princess. And he has ripped the page with the princess out of the book in his fury. And so the princess comes to life and says, "I thought I was the one you loved." It's one of the funniest operas ever written. There's the cats singing meow to one another. There's the little blues number when a Toby jug starts dancing around. So all these wonderful weird creatures come to life. It's about how all of us turn from being children into being adults. The concert opens with L'Île Joyeuse, the island of joy, the joyful island. Now, the island in question was an actual island that Debussy took his new girlfriend to. But he had in mind a very, very famous painting by Watteau called The Embarkation to Cythera. Cythera is an island in Greece. And in mythology, Cythera was a land of eternal youth. And in the painting, you see a group of young people flirting with one another with their picnic baskets, and they're waiting for a boat to come in, which will take them to Cythera, where they will have a wonderful time. And that's what the music suggests. This particular ballet was written for children, and it's about the man who owns the shop, closes the shop up in the evening, goes off home, and all the toys come to life. And they have a series of adventures, including a love affair and a battle where a group of toy soldiers fire cannons at one another. And what they're firing is dried peas. And Mr. and Mrs. go off into the countryside and they take over a toy farm with toy sheep and live happily ever after until the next morning, and the toys have to get back into their boxes, and the owner comes back to the shop and opens it up for the day.
Did you recognize elements of these stories from films or storybooks you may know? Beauty and the Beast, Toy Story, Where the Wild Things Are? Be there as we bring these musical works to life and live the music, October 3rd and 5th at the Jacobs Music Center. More information about this program and others at sandiegosymphony.org. Cheers.